Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Soulstorm cast aside of East Yorkshire, and today we have a 2v2 on Doom Spiral. Over in the Eldar corner we have Krusty Bat, and his teammate over in the Chaos corner we have Suck My Dong. Hilarious, brilliant. In the opposing team, in the Ork corner, we have YXAXA, and his teammate in the Imperial Guard corner, Isaac 40,000. So, opening up standard for the Imperial Guard player, he is going for an infantry command. Standard aspect portal and plasma generator for the Eldar, going for fleet of foot and Guardian squads. Chaos going for the old-fashioned Chaos Armory, cultists, plasma generators, all those bits and bobs. Orks, the Boys Hut, 2 plasma generators, and oh, they're going to go for Gretchen infiltration. Maybe we will see some epic sneaky plays from the Gretchens. As we know, because we can see very quickly, the map is not all that big, so each team member is very, very close to each other. And the Imperial Guard are going to send a squad of guardsmen, 7 men strong, up against these Guardians as they are capturing a strategic point. One model does go down, and some Dark Reapers are coming to support them while they are busy. Imperial Guards are going to try and ignore the Dark Reapers and take down more Guardians, but the Guardians are self-squadding up, going for another man and a Warlock. Guardsmen are going to more or less die straight away. They have decapped the point there, and they are going to run away. 2 men left, barely alive, morale broken. Command squad did come in and do a fair bit of usefulness to help them survive in the last moment. Got some cultists coming over this way to provide assistance to the Eldar player. Commander's now got a Psyker on his team as well. That is a lot of cultists. The Orc squads moving up towards a critical location in the middle of the map. Guardsmen trying to come back, not that strong or helpful in the grand scheme of things, and the Commander squad, along with his Psyker friend, does go down. So, fairly expensive trade, just to delay this strategic point. What has the Guardsman done with that lead? He has got 1 listing post. That's cool. Orc boys are going to retreat. We've got a war banner precariously being built up right in front near this listing post. Good thing about Orcs is that when they build a listing post, it's instantly got some weapons on it straight away. Although these Slugger boys aren't going to have the best of times against these cultists who have got a bajillion million grenades. I do believe they can have 2 for every squad. That's half their numbers with... That's a grand total of 2, 4, 6, 8, if my maths is correct. But the Orc player is going to put a bunch of war banners down. Bit risky, putting a lot of tech bits and bobs in such an easy firing range, but the Orcs like to play dangerously. Listing post been built with an upgrade. That's going to prevent the Dark Reapers from coming in too far. However, they do have the range advantage, but the Tech Priest Engine Seer, or Engie Seer, or whatever you call them, are able to rebuild as it gets damaged. However, this is a lot of cultists, which can out-damage the repair capability of the Tech Seer, and also knock him back a bit, which stops him from building. We haven't got that much in the way of Imperial Guard dudes. Slugger boys are going to try and decap this critical location from the Eldar Guardians. This listing post does not look like it's going to be one for the living world. There's an impressive firing line of grenade launchers along with the Dark Reapers. Guardsmen peppering the Dark Reaper squad, not doing all that much. They have got Commissar there, which will prevent them from losing much in the way of morale if they're willing to sacrifice a dude. And they are quickly dying to the fire power of the Dark Reapers. These Guardsmen instantly getting smacked around by all this grenade launcher fire. Orc boys over here has been killed by the Guardians. It's a very unfortunate situation for the Imperial Guard player. What's his Orc ally doing? Not building all that much. He has upgraded all his tech. It's not going to be an ideal situation for him if his ally goes down, no matter what his tech resource situation is. But the Eldar and Chaos player have managed to take down this strategic point and also decap it. They're now going to focus on the infantry command. These dudes have now got... they've got an answer to the grenade launcher, which is grenade launchers of their own. If you can't beat them, join them. Guardians are mounting a solid mass in the middle. And they're just kind of... just peppering away at this infantry command. Slowly but surely killing bits and bobs. A war banner is coming down to help in the aid of defending this field command. Imperial Guard now with their own... what do you call them? Grenade launchers. They can have 3 to a squad. And they are doing a fair bit of damage to these cultists. I do believe that is 1, 2, 3, 4, a whole bunch of Chaos cultists being dead, and they are going to be pushed back, which is unfortunate. But they have managed to set the Imperial Guard player back a fair bit. And the, hell's bells, the machine pit is being thrown down by the Chaos player. Lots and lots of plasma generators, so transitioning to tier 2, away from the cultists, and they are building a Hell Talon, which will be very difficult for the opposing team to combat, considering that it can go over these difficult to traverse central terrain features. Dark Reapers preventing the Imperial Guard player from capturing, or recapturing should I say, the strategic point. They're just going to be held back a fair distance. Big Mech going to come in. He's going to do his best to tie up this Dark Reaper squad. And just as they're about to, the Hell Talon does come in, and he is going to harass the plasma generator of the Imperial Guard player. Completely forgot I had the mod where I can zoom out a little bit more, so we can get a better view of the battlefield. Big Mech not really paying much attention. Now he's firing at the Hell Talon. Not the most defensive of vehicles. Doesn't have much in the way of armour, but when it comes to general las fire, it can take a fair bit of a beating. Second plasma generator going down. This warband has been finished, although it has not quite got the finished look to it. Or is that the same with all of them? Yeah, they couldn't be bothered to finish painting this war banner. As much as they can, the Imperial Guardsmen are trying to kill these Hell Talons. Plasma generator is going to go down. Listening post has been upgraded, is going to help pepper the Hell Talons, but not that much in the way that the Imperial Guard player can do at the moment, especially considering that he has not rebuilt his Hell Cannon? No, his infantry command. And the Falcon Grav tank is coming down for the Eldar player, looking very, very precarious for the Orc and Imperial Guard player at the moment. Not much in the way is going down in the middle. They could push, but they're just holding fire. No point in putting too much pressure when they're doing plenty good down here. A mech shop is coming down in the Imperial Guard base. Orc player being very, very friendly with the guardsman, building his own bits and bobs within range of the shenanigans and mischief going on. And while these guardsmen are able to get these guys down to fairly low health, the moment I imagine they get to low health, they'll just fly off into the distance. Got some action on in the middle. War banners are going to be taken down, which is unfortunate. It will stop the Orc population from going up, which will prevent them from taking up too much. Got tank buster squads with their invisibility for the Orc player, which will be extremely handy against all these vehicles, especially since at the moment I can't see anything in the way of stealth detection. The war banners have been upgraded, well this one has, with missile launchers. Almost taking down a Hellion, and not quite. Not Hellion, Hell Talon. I'm going to call them Hellions. Easy to roll off the tongue for someone like me with a severe stutter. We have got fire drakes coming in, which will be very useful for getting rid of any vehicles or buildings. Big Mech jumping in. We have got some flash gates, which will be amazing against all the light infantry and, well, any infantry that they come across. They'll be able to do a fair amount of damage. Imperial Guard player now able to kind of rebuild his force a little bit. Another unit flash gates coming in. They've now got some unit infiltrated detection going on here in the form of a warlock, but the Guardians are going down very, very quickly. That is very unfortunate for them. Flash gates are exceedingly good at destroying absolutely anything in their wake. Big Mech going to join them in the squad, I do believe, just to soak up a little bit of extra fire for them. These heretics going down almost instantly. Listening Shrine with some shooty bits on it. And we have got the Hell Talons coming down here to also return to firing down on these guardsmen buildings. Guardsmen down here probably going to send them away. We have got a scanner from the guardsmen to help keep the Orc and Imperial Guard player out of range, allowing them to use the long range abilities, or long range fire range of their weapons. Almost killing this grav tank. Can they do it? Yes, they can. Impressive amount of fire, but from this side we have got some possessed marines coming down. Also got some teleporty thingies. And that is the obliterators, which are going to, well, for lack of a better word, obliterate anything within their path. That's going to stop these guys from pushing ahead too far. They do have a fighter bomber, which will be extremely useful again for traversing the difficult terrain of this map. Not sure what's going on in the grand scheme of things. Ah, yes. Big mechs are going to be teleporting in, or just generally running around in. Not want to get too close to these possessed marines there. Their morale has been broken. Problem with these guys though is that while they do have impressive close range abilities, they have absolutely nothing in the way of long ranged attacks. So if they don't get in close, they won't be doing all that good. And there's a lot of firepower to get through. Fighter bomber is doing useful stuff. We've got fire dragons coming down, going to aim down this mech shop. We've got a unit of guardsmen in here, going to try and beat back these fire dragons. They are just going to step away out of range. Guardsmen are going to come out and they are going to fight them out in the open. Hell Talon going down. Chaos player probably a bit too concerned with the amount of Daka that's been thrown down by the Orc player. That is a lot of Daka. God bless. Listening post double upgraded. Not going to be able to hold back this tide of green and bullets for very long. We do have a Chaos Predator going down there, which is going to force the the Imperial Guard player back into his little hidey hole. We've got Warp Spiders coming in. Very, very good at killing bits and bobs, especially in regards to heavy infantry. They'll be able to teleport over these ridges and teleport straight back when it is too dangerous for them to continue. Demon Pit will be in the way of being taken down. Going to get possibly a flanking manoeuvre by these two Warp Spiders. Ah, never mind. The Fighter Bomber can see over the edges and they can see them coming in. That's 1, 2, 3. Ah, I didn't know that. I thought there was a squad cap of 2 for Warp Spiders. Ah, well, never mind. Shows how much I know. Eldar player is going to push into the Orc base. Are the Orcs going to turn around? The Orcs have been obliterated by some bits and bobs. Oh no, they've just been moved forward a little bit. These flash kits are being absolutely slaughtered in the middle by these possessed marines. They have got no teleporty bits to escape with, I don't think. Their morale is low from the flamethrower bits and bobs of the possessed marines, and their base is taking quite the pounding, as is the Imperial Guard base. They have managed to bring it back, have the Orcs and the Imperial Guard, but I do not think they'll be able to make their way back from this, especially with the Fighter Bomber now going down. Fire Dragons have turned their attention towards the Orc base. Infantry command has been built in the Orc base as well, but it doesn't look like a very pretty situation. Their pop is full for vehicles, as all their war banners have gone down. Unfortunate for the Orcs, I don't think they're building anything at the moment. And they have, well, one of them's GG'd out the way. That is the Imperial Guard player. I do believe that the Orc will also GG as well. Give him a little bit of time. Yeah, and he throws out GG as the Warp Spiders jump in. Well, while we're waiting for these guys to die, my name has been Mr. Landshark. It has been a pleasure as always, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Peace!